Aloha, it's the Guardian's Peter Bradshaw here, critic-fluencer, dadpreneur, back with another iteration of content in my YouTube channel. And if you like what you see, and for Odin's sake, who wouldn't, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. Marvel has rediscovered the light-hearted dimension of superheroism in the Fantastic Four First Steps, the buoyant fun and the primary colour comedy, as opposed to, say, the wiseacre supercool of the Guardians of the Galaxy. It has amusingly brought us back to the Fantastic Four in their early years, but not to the very beginnings, in a retro-futurist version of early 60s New York where nobody smokes. Hilariously, the Fantastic Four are, of course, living together as a family in their bizarre high-tech apartment, like something from TV's Bewitched or I Dream of Jeannie, often wearing their comfy blue pyjama-style outfits. Scientist Dr. Reed Mr. Fantastic Richards, whose nickname rather oversells his peculiar superpower of stretchiness, is played by Pedro Pascal in a lighter vocal register than usual. He's married to Sue Invisible Woman Storm, played by Vanessa Kirby. They are basically mom and dad to a couple of guys who are, to all intents and purposes, teen boys. Sue's brother Johnny Human Torch Storm, played by Joseph Quinn, and super strong Ben Grimm, nobody's heartless enough to call him the Thing at this stage, played by Abon Mos-Bachrach. Two grown men who live with Reed and Sue in a cheerfully infantilized state. And what complicates things is that Sue Storm is now pregnant, after the couple had long since given up on trying. There is apparently no IVF in this alt-reality universe. Will the baby have superpowers doubled? Superpowers squared? Is that how it works? Or will it be a kind of bittersweet affliction like that stoically accepted by Ben Grimm? And talking of the consequences of love, Ben Grimm is poignantly in love with a local schoolteacher, played by Natasha Lyonne. And it also looks very much as if Johnny is having some kind of amorous chemistry with the Silver Surfer, played by Julia Garner, who arrives on Earth as the emissary of the colossally destructive Galactus, played by Ralph Ineson, who says he might spare planet Earth for a terrible price.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
It's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space. And they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together. We will fight it together. As a family.
And the result hangs together as an entertaining spectacle in its own innocent, self-enclosed universe of fantasy wackiness, where the real people actually read the comic books that have made mythic legends of the real Fantastic Four. I have expressed my own dissatisfaction recently with superhero films which feel they have to finish with AI cities collapsing. And yes, this is kind of what happens here. But at least this finale emerges from the established story premise and works well with the tone of uncomplicated fun. I myself was once in a minority for liking the now all but forgotten Johan Grufford iteration of Fantastic Four for very similar reasons. There is much incidental fun to be had in luxuriating in the film's hallucinatory 60s production design, right down to the imaginary movies being shown in cinemas in Times Square, The Emperor's Twin from Disney, and an Alistair MacLean type adventure called Sub-Zero Intel. When the baby is born, Ben Grimm earnestly brandishes his copy of Dr. Benjamin Spock's Baby and Child Care, a permissive book which conservatives were later to blame for raising a generation of undisciplined slackers. Certainly, Kirby's Sue Storm looks very good for a sleep-deprived new mother with no childcare staff other than one small, goggle-eyed robot. As for paterfamilias Reed, he always wears his tie, though sometimes tucks it into his shirt. Very silly, though it's keeping the superhero genre aloft. And so the sun sets with a rich ochre glow on another vlog. Please give this one a like and a share on your socials. Please subscribe and leave a comment. And, to quote Chaucer, as it pleaseth yow, buy my book, The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories. Details given below. See you next time.